Okay, so I do these ride-sharing jobs. I've done Uber and Sidecar, Lyft. I've done delivery, Uber Eats, DoorDash. And when you're always looking at computer screens while you're doing these services, especially at night, well into the morning, is that a lot of these screens emit blue light and bright lights, and I noticed that my vision is kind of deteriorating a little when I had really good vision. Is that sometimes when I'm trying to look at time, that I don't like see like it's sharp, like the lettering on digital is not sharp. So I always wanted like blue light glasses, and I just never ordered them, or I didn't buy them. Or say if I go into a glass place for glasses, and I talk about them, and maybe I wear them, and then I don't end up getting them. And I want to change that habit when I don't do the things I need to do to improve my life, and to just for the basic things like eyesight. It could be basic, but if you don't have good eyesight, or if you don't have no eyesight, then you start to miss the moments that you complained about or you whined about. When you lose those moments or access to simple things you can do, then things change to where you start to feel blessed and start to value what you had before. Because even the simple moments of going to the movies, or going out to certain places to have dinner, or to go to the places that you say that you've gone to too much, like say if you go to the mountains like Sierra Nevada, or you go to Lake Tahoe or Reno or Las Vegas, you go to these places, and then when you can't do those things anymore because everything's more expensive, and you just don't have the time because you're working, or you don't have the vehicle to drive there, or is this too expensive, then you start to miss those moments that were so free, like where you could just go there whenever you wanted. You could just say, I want to go there, and you could just go. So back to the eyesight, is that when I was looking on all these screens, so say if we're looking on this, on my Apple screen here, and it could get bright, and when you're looking on your phone screens, that the lighting on these screens, if you look at them for many hours every single day, then it starts to impact your eyesight. That you get sometimes these explosions, like where, say if you're looking, all of a sudden it's like a little light, and it's telling you that you have too much bright light, or that blue light that's entering your eyes. So I'm not really professional about eyes. I mean, I know the different the structure of the eye. So say like your lens or cornea, and just like the whole, you could look at like an image of the eye and know how, like, the reflection of like how you're able to see based on light entering your eye. And we'll get on that at another time, but the whole focus is that giving you like a big long setup. What I want to show you is that once you like J. Crew, I mean, these are not like the most fanciest, but I got these blue light glasses, see? And they have their blue light protection, and then they said that they're 100% UV protection. So I do work at night delivering, and I use the app, so the screen is really bright because it's dark in the car. So when I used to do ride sharing, so I drive Uber, I was always driving at night into the morning, because most of the rides would be requested at night, because people would go out late at night, or they would go to work. So I would be working into the morning, and people need to go to the airport. So it's like I didn't use the the resources that I had available to me. Like I could have easily gone out and bought some blue light glasses, but I think they were like $100 or something at Lens Crafter or some of those other places though, but I know that you could probably get better deals online. But I walked into this J. Crew outlet and they had these and they were on sale, and I think I got them with the discounts and everything for like $16. I mean, they look cool. I've never worn any type of glasses like this. I usually wear sunglasses, but these are more for when I'm going to use the computer, because when I was a writer, I am still a writer, but when I was writing a lot and I was doing clinical writing, academic writing, that I was looking at the computer screen all night and my eyes would hurt and my shoulders would get sore, and it was like I get headaches because I was like just nonstop writing, and it was like 2,500 words per project, and I would have like 10 to 15 for every 2 weeks. So if I did like binge writing where I would stay up all night and just write like for 20, 30 hours straight and not sleep and just go at it, I would be totally worn out. But what hurt most is my eyes. That my eyes would have just like be sore, and then I would get those little like random explosions. So I needed to give my eyes a break. But I mean, I'm gonna try these blue light glasses out and see how they work. So this is a case that comes with it. So J. Crew, and I guess you could clean your glasses with it. So this is like material. You could clean it with this case. And I mean, I feel like it was a good deal, and the glasses fit pretty good. You'll see soon. So I'll put this right here. Okay, so these are what the glasses look like. I need to shade a little. So when I'm looking at the screen, when I was sending a text earlier, it was easier to see, like where it was easier to text because the light wasn't like making my eyes tired. So there's no like medical proof that I have, like where I have some research I could share with you. I could just tell you that my eyes feel better when I'm texting if I'm wearing these glasses. They're not prescription glasses, they're just blue light glasses, but I got them at J. Crew and they're on sale. And then if you give your email, you get another 15%, but it was really a good deal. And I just never pulled the trigger to get the glasses, the blue light glasses, because I knew I needed them. And I was always like on my phone a lot, whether it's social media or making videos or editing videos or sending emails, texting, that I'm on my phone a lot. Like I'm listening to music. So it's almost like I'm carrying my computer with me. So I'm on my phone and I like really empower all the capabilities of a phone. And I even have the screen protector on my phone because I know that, you know, if I drop it, then it's not going to crack the screen. So it's like I try to take care of my equipment so I could use it for long term. That I'm not always changing things, like when there's something else new is coming out. Like I get things for a reason. Like I look for, with the biggest challenge was for space, that I had a chance to get a phone before, an XR, that I could have got it 200 and some gigs instead of 164 because I was trying to be conservative, and it ended up being a problem because I had to end up getting iCloud for 2 terabytes because I was using all the space and I couldn't film and I was running out of space, and then my phone wasn't working. So you have to get the things that you need at the time that you need them, and just go all out. If it's an investment, go all out. Like don't shortchange yourself. If you could get something that has max space, then you do it. If you could get something that it runs smoother, or if you get a computer that has certain features, then get it. If you could get a car, and if you could afford it, you get a car that's has all the features, then, and you're going to use it long term, it's something you can use every day, then try to find a way to get it. It's just like when you try to be conservative with getting the minimum, because you're like, oh, I could get these things later, it's harder to get them because sometimes you don't get them. And just like these these glasses that they're basic, but I think they're gonna help my eyes because I'm always looking at the screen because of the work I do, or when I'm writing, or even the work I do to survive. That I'm looking at a lot of screens, a lot of bright light, a lot of blue light, and I started to notice that my vision, I mean, I can see still, but it's not as crisp as it used to be. And I know it has something to do with looking at computer screens and just the bright lights. Because I know that sometimes when I'm walking at night and I see certain lights, then it feels like I have like cobwebs in front of me or something. I get that effect, like where I feel like damn, what's, like, is there something? But it's like just the bright light is just too much for my eyes. So now I'm gonna try these out, and I'll let you guys know if I get any good results. I'm gonna wear them while I'm working, while I'm writing, while I'm just doing daily things, because a lot of times I think the bright light, especially when it's dark, you shouldn't be using your phone when it's dark. If you could use other light, then do it. If you start to look at your phone before you're gonna go to bed, then it's gonna affect the way you sleep, because the light is gonna keep you up. It's almost like drinking caffeine before you go to sleep. So it's gonna have some type of effect on the way you sleep and your quality of sleep if you're always looking at your phone because of the light. So sometimes you can put it in night mode and have darker colors. But then if you have to strain to look at your phone because of the light and because of the settings, then it's not gonna be good for your eyes. Of course, it's gonna have some type of, wear on your eyesight. So I'm gonna try these glasses out, and then if they work, then maybe I can invest into something that's more expensive, like let's say more quality. But maybe these will work though, because these are J. Crew, and I feel like that they're already helping my eyes out because I'm looking at a screen, computer screen, and I feel like that it's not as bright on my eyes. So if you have a chance to get something that will improve the quality of your life, then do it, because you never know when your end is gonna approach. We could say like, okay, we're halfway through our life, but we don't know if something could happen to us health-wise, or an accident or something, and then it could be done in the snap of a finger. And we want to live the best life when we can right now, when we can. That we start looking to the future and say like, oh, I'll do it at another time when I have a chance or when I have enough. Then why can't you do it now? You can start doing less of something else, like eating at a lot of restaurants, or buying a lot of clothes, or investing in new technology if you already have something that works. And just remember that sometimes you don't need abundance of things. I mean, yeah, we need money to survive, and it's good to go work for it and want it, and not say like, well, I don't want to do this because I want people to think that I'm not humble and that I'm not a good person because I want to make money helping people. But if you enjoy doing something, you have passion to do it, then there's a service for it. Then don't feel guilty making money, making a living, doing something to help people, because you can't like expect to not get paid for all your time and your energy, and to be struggling, because when you're struggling, then you feel desperate, and then sometimes you do things that you don't even know why you did it, but you had to survive at one moment in your life, or like many years. Maybe if you're going to school, or you're trying to do something, or you have to, help take care of your family or something, and then you feel desperate because you're not making enough money, and then sometimes you have to ask people, and you start writing things that you don't even know why you wrote them, and people start judging you, be critical of you, because you had a need and they knew it, and then they tell you how to live your life. They'll tell you how to live your life. They'll tell you what job you should do, whether you should live your dream or not. Like, you should give up on your dream and just get rid of it, because you'll never get it and you're wasting your time. And sometimes you might take certain jobs in your life because you want to live your dream for the reasons that are the right reasons, and not because you want attention, or you don't need it for your value. and for your self-worth and to feel confident. Like, you want to do it because you feel happy being creative, and that it makes you happy being able to use your gifts and your talents to help other people. And when you do those things, it just gives you peace and happiness. And then people don't understand, because sometimes they say, I don't know why you do it. Like, why do you do those things? I don't see the purpose, or I don't see the reason. Because we're all different people. We all want different things. And if we can do something that's creative and we have passion for, and even if we're shooting video, everyone has a dream, and we wouldn't have anything to watch. We wouldn't have products. We wouldn't have services. We wouldn't have certain startups, companies, apps. We wouldn't even have this Apple iPhone, Samsung phones, like all the things that we use. People had dreams. People had dreams to start something way back, and that they still continue to create. So if you can create and it makes you happy, then do it. But while you are creating, make it easier. Like, if your eyes hurt, then look for something that will improve it, or give your eyes a rest. Not always looking at your phone or your computer screen and being online all day long. Just imagine how much light is reflecting, like, is entering your eye, and that sometimes you don't need your phone for everything, or your computer. I recently had a Fitbit Ionic that I'd used for 3 years, and it finally just failed. Like, the screen went out and it stopped working. So I had to get a Fitbit Aspire 2, and it was like a lot cheaper. It was like a third the price, and it was just basic, but it has like features and it does things and everything, but it's not as fancy as the Ionic. But then I have the app, the Fitbit app, where I control everything from there, and I can monitor everything. And that's enough for me, because the watch fits perfect and it does what it needs to do. It doesn't keep track of my floors, but that's okay, because I get to keep track of my steps, the miles I walk per day, the calories I burn, and there's one more feature on there. My zone minutes. The zone minutes, like, your heart rate gets to a certain zone, like 100, fat burn and all that, then you get points for your zone. So I'm able to monitor those things, and then it keeps track of my sleep. So say for a third of the price, I could use it. It's not going to be like my Ionic, where I could play music and I could do things and it was all in color and all that. But maybe having a bright screen on there could affect my eyesight or make my eyes tired. So I'm trying to limit the amount of light, like, say, blue light, that I look at daily. Like, we're going to see light no matter what. Like, when we go outside, things that, like the sun reflects against certain things, there's always going to be some type of light. But if you can minimize the other light, the more, there's going to be natural light, but the artificial light, like to light up your computer screen, your phones, and other electronic devices that you use, like if you play games or if you're watching TV, there's some type of light that reflects back at you, and I feel like it could deteriorate your vision, but also could cause migraines and headaches, and then your eyes could get sore, and then maybe you get tired more often, and then your eyes just look tired. So definitely reevaluate, and if you can, limit the amount of light that you look at, that's like, especially the blue light. And if you can't limit it because it's your job, or you're one of those creative artists, then you need to create, and you have to look on certain technology to do it, then maybe you could try some of these glasses and see if it works to help make it easier. So then there's more ease when you're doing it. It's not that it's not going to solve the problem of like limiting all blue light, but it's going to minimize it, so then you have a chance to get work done, but also to protect your health, because your eye health matters. And because I feel like that the things that we do to improve our performance, and not the things that, when you hear athletes are taking performance enhancing drugs, not like that, like things that we do, like whether we wear certain shoes or certain gear. But say if you're writing, then you have your notebook, you have a good pen, and you have the things that you need to make it better. that you have a good drink, and you have certain gear that you use that you like to use that makes it easier for you. And just like when I'm filming, like right now I'm using this this device by Newer, and it's a stabilizer, so it keeps it, it keeps the phone still, so I could glide it. But I also have gimbals that are DJI that could really stabilize a shot as if it's very cinematic and you're walking. And then I also have other, like tripod that will keep it, that if you're doing stationary shots, then you could keep the phone still and get nice footage. And also have sound gear, whether it's for like a lavalier that's wireless, or a lavalier that connects, like where you can wear it and it connects by wire. And I have other devices like lighting, and then I have batteries that I charge for the lighting, so I have so I can make it more mobile. So you have other things that make things easier, and if you do those things, then it makes things easier, and you can create and you can have fun creating. So think about ways to make your life easier so you can maintain your creative life, and that you can do things. But also, when you think about a dream, don't hold out on your dreams so much that you're not going to get the jobs that make your life easier, that you're like, I'm an artist, like I can't do these jobs. I can't do this job because then it's going to push me in a different direction and I'm not going to accomplish my dream. If you want your dream, you accomplish it no matter what job you have. To make your life easier, don't go out there struggling to take certain jobs if you're not making enough money, to where you have to work 2 jobs, and then you don't have time to be creative, that you need to survive. And if you could do jobs that empower your skills that are related to your dream, then do it. Customize your life, make that life possible, optimize everything. Until the next time, value yourself, respect yourself, love yourself. Peace out.